Billionaire Elon Musk has sent 3 batches of SpaceX Starlink satellites over Ukraine since Russia invaded the country more than a month ago. The satellites are intended to help provide high-speed internet access to remote parts of the world. But now they're being used in combat by Ukrainian soldiers and by Ukrainian civilians who've been cut off from the rest of the world. For more, I want to bring in Sorin Adam Matei. He is an Associate Dean of Research and Director of the Forces Initiative at Purdue University. Sorin, welcome. Thanks very much for being with us. Before we get into applications, let's start with some background. Explain for us what exactly the Starlink system is and how it works.
It's internet in the sky. It's the equivalent of XM radio for internet access. A small dish provides internet access wherever you might be. All you need is power. Unlike typical Wi-Fi, which requires some wired connection to work. This provides the Ukrainian troops and civilians access to the internet wherever they may be.
So how have both Ukrainian troops and civilians been using Starlink?
The military, the Ukrainian military uses Starlink to provide better aiming for the artillery, mostly. They have a unit called Aero-Razvedka, which uses high power but not very powerful and expensive drones with the cameras that fly about, identify Russian positions, and using the internet connection, they send the location of these Russian positions back to the artillery units, which execute the fire that you saw in the previous segment.
And civilians as well have been using Starlink. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Starlink provided about 5,000 terminals to Ukraine, the way we understand it. Probably a good number of them ended up in the hands of the military forces of Ukraine. Many of them are used by local businesses, which have been impacted tremendously by the war. Ukraine has a very lively IT sector that depends on connectivity. And probably this is where Starlink makes the greatest difference. It is possible that some civilians use them too, but I cannot imagine that they are given to people just to keep in touch with each other. These terminals are very expensive and very important for the survival of Ukraine right now. So they are probably husbanded very carefully.
Yeah, at the same time, some security experts say Starlink could be putting users at risk due to some vulnerabilities. What are some of those vulnerabilities and how dangerous could this potentially be to Ukraine moving forward?
Well, these are two-way radios, if you want, right? It's the same idea. You know, in order to get a data link from the satellite, you have to talk to the satellite, which means that you broadcast your location. So you need to be very careful when you turn it on and when you turn it off. This is especially important for the military users of these terminals. The civilians obviously can be put at risk too. But I don't think that the Russians would, waste their ammunition and time on those situations. I think that what they want the most is to track the military users of these devices. Elon Musk advised that these units should be only turned on when you need them and turn them off.
Right. We were just showing his tweet a moment ago, warning about that. And we know other security experts have talked about these potentially acting as beacons for the Russians who have control of the air. So we'll continue to watch how this plays out. Sorin Adam Matei, thanks very much for sharing your expertise with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.